Welcome back, guys, to another Dragon Ball Legends video. Today we're going to be doing some summons for Mr. Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. As with the GT main we are, let's hope we get some pretty lucky. And with that being said, let's just go straight into it. Pretty excited to get these summons going. They did introduce a new pity with this banner, which, it's not the worst, but it's also not the greatest. So, the way the pity works is on the 600 summon, if you have now pulled Vegeta by the 600 summon, you will automatically get a copy of Vegeta in that multi. And because it includes the free multi, that means that you need 45k CC to get to the pity. Now, on a typical Legends Limited banner, to get to pity, it's around 39k CC-ish, 39.8 or something like that. So it's very relative to a Legends Limited pity by like around 5,000, which is, I would say, pretty generous considering what the Legends Limited pity is. But I think the problem that I have with it, and I'm pretty sure probably a lot of other people have with it too, is if you get the copy before then there's nothing after that. You know, with the Legends Limited, even if you get to that 50k mark, you have the option of getting a Legends Limited Z power. You have the option of just pitying a copy of the unit. You have the option of, you know, even if you pull the unit, you can pity the copy of the unit. That's the main thing. If that was the same case here, you could pull like a copy of Vegeta at like 20k, then you could go to pity to get another copy, get a guaranteed 2 copies of Vegeta, get them to red 1. That is something that's missing here, which, you know, it's definitely a little bit of like a half-assed solution in my opinion, that they decided to give us the pity, but then make it to where it goes away if you pull the copy before then. They're essentially saying if you get lucky before then, stop summoning, bro. There's no reason to keep going, which is fair. I mean, it's not like you should chase ultras, especially like trying to 14-star ultras. Realistically, if you're a free-to-play player especially, you should not be trying to chase 14-star ultras. But I do think that they kind of half-assed the pity. They should have made it to where even if you get the copy, you still have the ability to get the copy at pity. I think the pity amount is fine. I honestly thought it would be more. I thought it might even be like 60k, which is what I initially thought it was when I saw like the screenshot of it being 600 summons. But I didn't count into the fact that the free multis also count for that. So with the free multis accounted, it's only 45k CC, which is definitely a lot better than 60k CC, which is what it seemed like at first when I looked at it. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are on that in the comment below. Let me also know how your summons went. So far, we're about a rotation deep. Got some pretty good animations. I mean, got blue skies like 2 times back to back. But no Legends Limited, no copies of any units or anything just yet. But hopefully that will change by the end of the video. If not, we will probably go a little deeper, because we do want to get the Vegeta. I do want a GT unit that is the first GT unit since, like, I want to say UG4. No, well, I guess it would be Omega, because Omega came out like right after UG4. We're going to skip that one because that one looked really ass. So the free multi did not come through for us there, but that's fine. We're on the second rotation now. Second rotation is hopefully going to be a lot better than that. Starting off pretty good though. Also took a look at the Tag Force plat. I saw some people say it's pretty insane. It does look really good on paper, but I do think that the slot 3 is pretty weak. It essentially what slot 3 does is when you come in, you get 80% of your switch gate, so you're able to switch very quickly. And then when you switch now, you get Protecting Hand, and you also get immunity. You get Protecting Hand, you get a card, and then you get immunity to like abnormal conditions and stuff. It'll get rid of any abnormal conditions that are on you, which is solid. I mean, it's not bad. The main thing is like the massive amount of damage and defense. They got like 120% damage guard and 160% damage inflicted. That is the essential main thing that they're getting. And then also on top of that, obviously the plat stats are essentially giving them another Zenkai buff on top of the Zenkai buff they're going to be getting from their bench. So those are like the 2 main things that are coming in clutch for them on that plat. And a lot of people are very impressed with their performance. I haven't used them myself yet, but just looking at the plat on paper, I feel like they could have done a little bit more on that slot 3. Everything else I'm fine with. It's just slot 3 I feel like could have been a little bit better. They still are going to have the same issue with Covernal, where once one enemy out character dies, they won't have Covernal anymore. That was one of their big issues back in the day, is that the Covernal was restricted to enemies being alive, and that's still the case now. But it is what it is in that regard. We are kind of breezing through the second rotation, still not seeing any reason to not be skipping like every multi right now. So let's see. I mean, the only reason I'm not skipping is because I want to see if we can get a Cell Max. If we get a Cell Max animation, I don't want to end up skipping that, because to this day we have not gotten a Cell Max animation, and we've done like probably 700, 800 KCC. That is our first Nimbus. So this is either our first Legends Limited or our first copy of Vegeta right here. Did just wake up, so my throat is a little cooked right now. Oh, Rainbow Text too, nice. No Cell Max there, unfortunate. Very basic animation, interesting. And the first unit is already a Legends Limited, and it's the Tag Force. Okay. They have been 14-star since they came out for me. So, because we've always been a GT main, so when they came out, I 14-starred them on release. And since then, the multi that I 14-starred them, I pulled 2 copies of them, so I was already getting coins. But then, like, every banner since then they've come out on, they're like the most common unit I pull. And it sucks because obviously they're 14 stars, so it's like, man, that feels really bad. That does feel really bad. Forget if this is the 2X, we did get a Jocko spaceship here, which doesn't really mean anything, but I think this is the 2X step. Let's see, we'll find out after the multi, depending on what's in the multi. It's a Legends Limited Forku. The Legends Limited Forku. That was not the 2X, that was just 1X. So our free multi was the Rainbow and Jocko that got us that. Definitely a lot of aerial animations here. We got Tao Pai Pai on this one. So we just got Nimbus, Jocko into Tao Pai Pai. So that's like all 3 of the air animations you can get. So that's pretty cool. Now if we could just get the Trunks in the air, you know, that would be pretty cool. Doesn't look like that Tao Pai Pai is bringing us a Vegeta unit. It's bringing us a yellow Broly unit instead. Okay. We did go in with 19k, so we are like halfway to the pity that they introduced, if it does get to that point. 5 pots Green Skies. I did see somebody get a Cell Max, I think it was Quinter. He got Cell Max on the 5 pots Green Skies there, so. Hey, we got freaking Bomb-Ku, who's another unit we got working. On his initial banner, I got him red 2. And he was pretty fun when he came out, honestly. I enjoyed him a lot. A lot of people weren't a fan of him, but I enjoyed him a lot when he came out. He was pretty fun to use. Baby was the one I wasn't a big fan of that everybody was a fan of, but I think it was just because I just don't really enjoy Baby's playstyle, to be honest. Also like the situationalness of like his buffs against Saiyans, because that's not always consistent too. But he had some good tools for sure. He definitely had some good tools. What isn't good is the summons right now, because I mean, again, it is early. We're only like 3 rotations in right now, but it just feels bad because we're barely seeing anything, right? Like we're barely seeing any Legends Limited. I think that's the thing with Ultra banners is like they have the only thing besides the Ultra you can get is like an LF. That's why I think the Namek banners felt pretty good, just because they had a 1% on them. But on this one, you can only really get Vegeta, especially if you're on my account. It's like you can only really pull Vegeta because everybody else is essentially 14-starred. That is just how that goes. So you're just kind of looking for one unit, and if you don't see that one unit, it feels really bad. Like if I didn't have my tag 4s and other units 14, then yeah, it would be a little bit more fun. You got 5 pods here on the space. Could be a... Damn. That could have been a Bardock right there. Red tag, Super Saiyan. And his sternum is Queekin. Which is still not going to get us anything though. Still not gonna get us anything. We are at 460 right now on the pity. I don't think we're getting that on the 1. So now we're at the 450 mark on the pity summons. It is a good way to keep track of your summons too. Is seeing like how far away you are from the pity. That lets you know how deep you are. So right now we're about to be a third of the way through the pity. Nimbus and Broly movie background is always a pretty nice combo. Always a pretty nice combo. Let's see if we can get anything on this nice combo though. We get red text. No Broly. That's fine. Goku's gonna be losing. Probably Blue Vegeta. Yep. Let's see if that is for Mr. Vegeta or if it's for Mr. Legends Limited. It looks like it's gonna be Legends Limited. Another Forku. Unfortunate, man. We do be trying. 3 pods is not gonna get us shit. I am so saturated. Or not saturated. So saturated to 3 pods, man. 3 pods is like the bane of my existence animation for sure. I have not had a very good experience with 3 pods, especially 3 pods of Green Skies. That, like, I've gotten, I think the record for us right now is, like, we've gotten 3 pods of Green Skies 9 times in a row, and it's been nothing 9 times in a row. So, I mean, it's rare enough in itself that you get 3 pods of Green Skies that many times, but, man. Well, it's 1 pod Green Skies back to back. That's awesome. That's awesome. Alright. Let's see what this multi has in store for us. 5 pods Red Skies, definitely a little bit better. If our father would like to show up here. Damn. We just showed him who the real father is. Okay. Definitely pulling a lot of GT units. Definitely pulling a lot of GT units here. Not a lot of Super Saiyan 4 Vegetas particularly, but a lot of GT units. We're almost at halfway. That's an Nimbus. Okay, neutral clash. Right there. Aww. Could have been a Cell Max. It could have. Blue Vegeta again. For another 4 crew. 2 4 crews actually. Buy one, get one free sale on Super Saiyan 4s there. Tao Pai Pai. And Vegeta. Alright, that's 19k down. We are almost at halfway to the pity. Let's go and grab, go do the Secret CC event and then we'll continue. Alright, we are back. Let's continue. We are on the 2x step. This will put us at 29k. And we're starting off 2x with a Nimbus and Blue Skies. This could be the one. This could be the one. Red text, okay. Broly. Okay, first Broly animation of the video at like 20k CC. Awesome. Let's see if we can maybe shatter the dimensions here. Speaking of Broly, how do you guys like the new Broly movie unit on the hit game Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle? We got a Golden Frieza and DBS Gogeta coming out over there. Should have a showcase up for them soon. No dimension shadow there, unfortunate. Please. Okay, good. I thought it was about to be Legends Limited off the bat, man. I thought it was. I was about to be in pain. It was like the first potential Ultra Summon we've had. Just let it be him. Just let it be Mr. Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. It's Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, just not the right one. Just not the right one, man. Okay. Let's see. That's the 3 pods of Green Skies, which is never gonna not get skipped. I think the only time I won't skip a 3 pod Green Skies is if we're like early in, or if we do a bet where we're like, let's not skip any animation until we pull. That's something that I've done with my friends before, where we won't skip a summon until we pull the new units, and we regretted that choice every time. We will answer that later. That is a 4 coup. Blowing through these summons right now. Alright. Blue Skies. Okay. Yep, sounds about right. 2x is not in our favor today. Are we gonna have to go to Pity to get a copy? Because that's looking like a reality right now. Jocko spaceship is nice. No Bardock is not very nice. Red text. Probably Vegeta. Yeah. Not our greatest summons. Not our greatest sit for sure. Especially on a GT banner, would have preferred it to be a little bit better than this. Would have preferred it to be a little bit better than this. We're at 280 right now on the pity. This could be good. I don't know if you can get Cell Max with Blue Goku. It would be cool if you could get like Super Saiyan 3 Bardock with like Blue Goku. That could be pretty cool, but I don't think you can. He's just winning, that's fine, and we are getting nothing. Okay. Yeah, looking pretty rough here. Looking pretty rough here. That is a 2x with a dog shit animation. Okay. Alright. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, I think we're gonna be hitting that pin today. I think that's what's happening. I do have Ultra Z power saved for Vegeta, so we will be able to get him to 7-star when we do pull him. But obviously that requires us to pull him, which doesn't look like it's gonna be happening right now. Right now it's just looking like we're cycling through green skies animations. That's what we're doing. Alright, we're at a 2x here. 3 pods, Red Skies, 2x step. 3 pods, Red Skies, 2x step, huh? Okay, blue text. Yeah, that's looking pretty booty. That's looking pretty booty. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit more farming. Alright, we are back on step 3. Let's continue this. This time we will have an even amount of CC, so as long as we pull a copy here, we will stop summoning on this 9k, because this will put us at 39. This will be 39k. Red text, blue Goku, nice. Okay, he's just winning. But we are not winning. Goku's winning, but we're not winning. That's for sure. That's what's happening right now. Cow Pai Pai, okay. Okay, Vegeta's here. We are at 200, so that puts us 2/3 of the way through Pity. Without a copy right now. Okay. Alright. We can mess with this. Okay. Gold, okay. Sternum. That's fine. That is a summon. At this point, we're just relying on 2x to just come through. I don't know how many 2x's we've been through, but I don't even trust them anymore, man. It's so over. It's so over. Oh my god. I'm hoping at this point we at least get 2 copies by the time we finish. At this point, man. Holy. Holy. God damn. We are rapid firing this now because this is getting annoying. Getting very, very annoying now. We're 150 away. Don't you love getting 3 pods green skies on the free multi? Isn't that the most amazing thing on the planet? Oh, Lord, man. Always on a GT unit, man. Obviously on a GT unit. To be fair, I did get very lucky on Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So, I guess my luck from a year ago is still blessing me today. But, I think it's been more than a year since Gogeta, but... Then, like, the thing is, like, we got lucky on Gogeta, and then we got immediately shafted on Omega, and this is, like, the first GT unit since then, and we are getting absolutely pied right now. Absolutely pied. Holy shit. Holy shit. Dude. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. Oh my god. Okay. We'll be back with Pity, I guess. Alright. We're back with most likely what's gonna be Pity. 3 more rotations. We'll save 1 whole KCC. Jocko spaceship on blue skies for another Forku, man. Yeah. Another Forku. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Nice 2x step. Great, great. Oh man, we got Celza. Holy. Not Celza, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Legends. Bend me over while you're at it, bro. Holy shit. Didn't even take me out to dinner first, man. God damn. God damn, bro. Legends is strapped right now. Legends did not feel happy with the GT veins, man. Lord, Lord, Lord. God. God, man. 20 away from pity. Oh my. This should be the pity here. This should be the pity one, I think. Let's just skip the animation. I don't think it matters. At the end of this one, we should be getting a guaranteed Vegeta, I think. Okay, so it's not the end of that one. We just get the bonus drop. Okay. Oh my god, man. Jesus. We'll do one more, see if we can maybe pull our first actual copy. I thought that was gonna be it, man. I thought so. Double LF instead. I had a feeling that was gonna be it. God damn it. I don't think we're getting shit. Three pods blue, or 5 pods blue. I mean, maybe. Maybe. Please. Gold. Okay. Whis. Okay, we're gonna do 2K more, and that's it. Alright, we're here on the 2X, final 2K CC. One copy would be nice. Just one copy. Oh, come on, dude, please. Just let it be it. Just let it be, man. Just give me one copy, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, this game sucks. Let's just go ahead and do this. There we go. That is our coping mechanism. We've been saving that for a minute. And it's good that we got that out of the way. Holy shit. With that being said, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go cry myself back to sleep. I decided that 99% of gamblers quit before they strike gold. So, we're going back in. Now we're gonna see, hopefully, a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta on the screen. And if we don't, I'm really gonna go cry myself to sleep. Because holy shit. I don't think I've ever gone deeper on the Ultra Banner. This has to be my biggest Ultra Shaft ever. I can't think of a worse one. I really can't. I think the worst one before this was like UGB, and it took him like 30k to get his first copy. 32. And here we are right now, I think at, after this one, we should be 69k, I want to say. Maybe 60, maybe 72. Maybe 72. But we're not even going for like a 14 here. I just want a second copy. Technically, I just want my first copy. The pity is cool at all. I just wanted to actually pull a copy. You know? Like, holy shit. We can't be so for real right now. We can't be so for real right now, Legends. Please. Please, 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 please. Think of that Sabrina Carpenter song, Legends. Come on. Think of how sad she would be if you didn't give me Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta right now. This fucking game, man. You can't be so for real. We can't be so for real. Dude, this is insane. Oh my god. Let this be it. Jesus Christ. One more! 2x step, chat. 2x. We're 2xing it. This game can't be real, man. It just can't.